All right, YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Key coming at y'all boys with a brand new video, and today we're gonna go ahead and get into this video on the Chicago rapper that was killed after revealing his location. You know what I'm saying? People just get too comfortable, or sometimes, you know what I'm saying, they just be ready to go. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into it.
July 13, 2012, Chicago native Antoine Fields, also known as Lil Whopper, but more famously, Lil Mister, released a music video for his hit song, No Lackin'. The song would be the starting point of a new era in his life. It went into viral status as one of the most rooted hip-hop tracks in Chicago that influenced the drill genre. Accumulating millions of views, Lil Mister was catapulted into the music industry spotlight. It was his chance.
What I want to say is, bro, the first wave, I'm saying, like that first wave of drill music, the KeeReacts, the Lil Misters, the Lil JoJos, even back then, like the Lil Durk Cheap Keep era, bro. No new era of drill will ever come close to that. Yes, did King Von do his part in reviving it for the most part? Yes, but it didn't last long. No, this shit didn't last long either. But it didn't have that feel to it.
Get out of the violent and gang-fueled environment he lived in. But before he could even make the change to a new lifestyle, his life was sadly lost. Instead of using the momentum of the song to build a career away from a life in the streets, Lil Mister instead continued along that path.
Got game in both. Oh yeah, no, but we both coming in.
No,
ain't gotta say too much, bitch.
that way, that city.
Definitely.
He was affiliated with Wooga World and JoJo World, named after falling affiliates Wooga and Lil JoJo.
Nigga that know me now, know that I claim Wooga World, nigga. I'm JoJo World, period, nigga. I'm fucking with whoever fucking with me, period.
Lil Mister inherited many feuds with enemies from varying op sets, inclusive of O Block, OTF, and 600, often getting into verbal and near physical confrontations with members like Memo 600, King Von, and who he says was his cousin, Lil Durk.
He was direct.
Everybody know who my people,
cousin, which is like the craziest part, but
like you want to be, and then the thing I was saying, you want to be like my cousin. You know what I'm saying? You want to be like Durk and all this shit. If I call blood. You feel me?
Whoa.
He did that on purpose.
Said Durk your cousin?
Hey, that was the funniest thing about this interview, this Zach TV interview. He did that on purpose, and then he was like, huh? When he picked up on what he said, bro. Look at this shit. You want to be like my cousin.
You know what I'm saying? You want to be like Durk and all this shit. If I call blood. You feel me?
Whoa.
I hit him. Huh?
Look at him.
You said Durk your cousin?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Because
Whoa, hold on, bro.
We coming back.
From diss songs to disrespecting each other online, the rivalry escalated as the years passed. Lil Mister was playing a dangerous game because in these types of environments, the possibility of things escalating is highly likely given the deep-rooted hatred and the cycle of violence between each gang set. Lil Mister became famous off his viral song and growing catalog, but he remained in the same violent-infested area and was always in the open for his rivals to see. He would proudly always state where he was and where anyone could find him. His block, as the gangs would refer to their location, was 75th and Stewart.
He not from 75th. Like if you from 75th, you'll have tattoos. Like I got 75 and shit. And those like shit. I've been there my whole life. Stewart. I went to Harvard. Shit. I'm from 75th.
Maybe he felt untouchable. Maybe he began believing the term of his song No Lackin', meaning that he cannot be caught off guard by his rivals as he's always armed for war. Whatever the case, it appeared Lil Mister was being careless and underestimating, or rather forgetting, how easily his life could be lost feuding between gang affiliations. This almost cost him his life several times because his rivals found him within that vicinity most notably around the corner store he frequently hung out. Footage would capture another Chicago rapper by the name of Rico Reckless
Oh my God.
barging into the store where Lil Mr. was inside and began fighting.
Slipping on
Luckily,
ice, fighting like some
that was the end of
females.
the altercation that time.
No, you should have put the better video. Bro, there people was in there recording, bro. You should have put that one in there, not this shit. With the audio, he was like, bitch, I've been out here. That nigga came in the stove. I think Lil Mr. said, like, well, what you want to do then? He was like, bitch, I've been out here. And then they just get to slipping and sliding, bro. They wouldn't even hit each other for real. This shit was OD funny and viral. But it was like a L on both of them. Oh, he did put it in there. Yeah, he did put it in. You should have left the first part out then.
Another situation occurred where his rival Memo 600 not only passed in the car recording him sitting on his bike on the street, but also uploaded footage of them chasing him with the intention of doing him bodily harm.
Little mister, check it out!
They weren't gonna do nothing. That's why he recording it.
Hey, little mister, check it out!
Still on the bike.
Goofy.
Loafing. Y'all see him? Goofy ass nigga, man.
Goofy ass. Look at him.
He would luckily evade capture that time. His rivals knew where to find him and would often drive through his area looking to catch him outside. Lil Mr.
You got two choices when you become a name, when you become a face and people always looking for you. You need to hang out on different blocks and be tied in with different people. You can't claim 75th and Stewart and then be on 75th and Stewart all day. To you, that quote-unquote might sound gangster, but that's the quickest way you gonna die. Just like that. Okay, boom. We slid through at 12. He was right there. We slid through back at 5. He was right there. We slid through back at 8. We finna kill this nigga. Like, niggas doing, nigga, like, too comfortable. You feel me? Too comfortable. It's exactly what the narrator was saying, bro. It was too comfortable.
No pushover himself. His name was connected to the bloodshed that occurred to his rivals and was known to also be on the hunt for his rivals, one whom he almost inflicted harm upon. Lil Mr. and his entourage would locate Memo 600 and chase him, causing him to crash his vehicle and escape on foot. Lil Mr. would take to the internet to poke fun at his rival, taunting him after their previous encounters.
What's going on, man? Y'all tell Memo, man, go get his car back, man. Man, he looking too BD'd out here, you know? Right, you know?
Why you so close to the camera?
That man out here thinking he on
back
one.
Up,
you
man.
just got on your ass.
Smell your breath through the phone.
Hey, Memo, you fast than a motherfucker, man. Joseph Colvin. Yo ass fast, boy. You fast. I don't trick you. Hey, who want that video? Y'all give me 1K, give me 1K. Shut my shit and everything. We're gonna drop the video. His ass ran in, crashed his car. Scary ass crash dummy. Hey, he a crash dummy. Hey, everybody comment Memo and call this the crash dummy. Hashtag 600.
Memo 600 would take to his account to confirm what had happened, but said he was outnumbered 4-1, and when he tried to evade, he crashed. So he was left with no other option but to escape on foot.
He said I ran from Lil Mr. Hell yeah, I ran. They was 4 deep in the car. I ain't try to run on Lusty out. I try to pull off on their ass. On stead. You know how you try to hit a corner too fast? I hit the corner too fast on Lusty. I hit somebody whole house, the front porch. Boom! I'm in a seatbelt. I wake up. On steed, I turn around. It's all doors open. On Lusty, they coming. Y'all just saw I crashed right out the door. I woke up, I said, y'all got me. I'm gone. I couldn't even reach for the pipe and shit.
But you gotta think
Still
about it, bro.
gone.
In order to run into your ops, you gotta be, you know what I'm saying? Usually, now you can obviously run into them in a good area, as did, you know what I'm saying, FBG Duck. But for the most part, bro, y'all was probably in the fucking hood doing nothing with y'all life. Even Mimo, you got a chain on, you got grills in your mouth, but you still in the hood. Is your priorities where they need to be, bro?
It was all fun and games until the fun and games ended in bloodshed. Friday evening, March 15th, 2019, reports state that 24-year-old Antoine T. Fields, aka Lil Mister, was walking about 7:15 p.m. in the 7400 block of South Harvard Avenue. That's when an eyewitness reports seeing a dark colored car drive up and someone inside the vehicle firing shots towards Lil Mister. He would get struck in the head and taken to the University of Chicago Medical Center, where he, unfortunately, succumbed to his injuries.
Bro, and the craziest thing about the hood, like, they got streets like Princeton, Harvard, and this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? But that's the closest some of them gonna get to that greatness, bro, coming out of this shit.
Having the fame he accumulated, his death would echo through the music industry in Chicago when news of his passing was revealed online. Loved ones like J-Dub was filled with grief and anger addressing those who took the life of his cousin, Lil Mister.
He died on the block. It's cool though, but man, that's too much to say. Man, that shit fucking me up. It's cool though. It was definitely cool though. And I know this shit probably going on YouTube and all that shit. Memo 600, 600, O Block, all that shit. We is dropping all that shit. Fuck all them niggas,
That's
man.
snitching?
My homie, niggas is bitches. Simple as that. Memo 600, yes, fuck dude ass. Niggas is bitches. At the end of the day, niggas is...
The messed up thing about the lifestyle they lived was that according to J-Dub, Lil Durk was also his cousin. Families are forced to choose sides based on where they live, rather than banding together as a family to build a legacy together.
You know what the fuck is going on, man? I'm my fucking cousin. That's my blood. I ain't trying to none of that shit. That is my real cousin, my same bloodline. For them great niggas is hoes. And Durk, my cousin, too, is a bitch ass. And he be hanging with them bitch ass niggas, man. Niggas is hoes, bro, my soul. That's why you can't trust your cousin, none of that shit.
Lil Mister's death left the place where he lived in a state of hurt with thoughts of vengeance.
This shit bogus as hell, niggas. Niggas did that though. I ain't gonna
lie, chilling with your cousin killer is crazy.
Niggas definitely
regardless
did that.
If you think he an op or not, he killed somebody from your family.
But it's cool though. And he died on the block. It's cool though, but man, that's too much to say. Man, that's me up.
Memo 600 only increased speculations that he was the one responsible for Lil Mister's death when he posted a video while riding in a vehicle with his friend known as Just Blow 600. In the clip, Memo 600 can be heard alluding to his affiliate Just Blow having a hand in taking the life of Lil Mister with the phrase, "Just Blow wipe his nose," which in gang terms means to kill someone.
He gonna get his nose wiped. That boy nose snotty. I blow clean him up. I blow clean him up. Go and clean him up, blow. Go and wipe that nigga nose, blow. Go and clean him up, blow. He looking a little snotty over there, blow. Don't make me put my hell yeah.
Later in the video, persons were commenting on his involvement in Lil Mister's murder, and his response was one of humor and disrespect, saying, "F him, F their dead ass."
I'll ask the police, bro. I don't know nothing about that shit, bro. Stop asking me that shit. Fuck dude, no. Yeah, it's dead and gone and all that shit. Fuck them. I don't know shit about that shit. Fuck they dead ass, boy. Out here.
Chicago natives and Chicago bloggers chimed in on the homicide of Lil Mister, and they all seemed to collectively agree on what led to his demise. Lil Mister was too loyal to the block. He attained fame, but made the grave mistake of not leaving the violence of his area to go to a safer and better area where he could focus on his music and thrive.
When 2012 came and people was rapping and this, that, and the third, they was getting money, but it wasn't like they was getting millions. Like, I don't even think that he signed no real deal. Like, I think he signed for like 10K or some shit like that. Like, they wasn't really on top of the business aspect.
famous as hell. I'm talking about No Lacking. That shit got a lot of views. He got a lot of views. He was with Soulja Boy. He was almost like the face of Chicago when that No Lacking shit came out. And this guy still went to the same corner store getting them chips with cheese and meat, buying them loose squares. Rico Reckless peeped him in the corner store, went in, put knuckles on him. Memo 600 chased them. Remember, it was videos. They seen him on the corner on the bike. Everybody knew what Mr. was at. All the ops knew what Mr. was at. All the enemies, some of the fans, and his homeboys. Even though I hear from the streets that Mr. was really about that shit. Whether you want to believe it or not, the people I talk to say Buddy was really about that shit. I just think, you know, he was too famous to still be in the community. I'm not sure if he had a lot of homies who had money or top drug dealers who had that bag, but I'm surprised that niggas let him stay in that
But
hood,
you gotta think about
somebody should have
what I'm
pulled.
saying is, people only want you to go as far as them and no farther. You feel what I'm saying? So they should have, even with JoJo, like, it should have been more of a protection, more of a unit. Like, JoJo shouldn't have been able to been riding down no bike, bro. If we gonna go anywhere, but we finna hop in the car. You feel what I'm saying? Like, take care of your people, especially the ones who actually got something going on or want to do something. You gotta take care of your folks, man. Straight up. That's all it is, bro. He was probably scared to really take off and go to that life and see what it's like. He was used to what he was
Together, got that bag and told Buddy to get the fuck up out of there and just come visit, because he had to know, with all that lacking shit and the killing shit going on, that he was a top target, because everybody knew where he was at.
It's a common cycle where the illusion of remaining true to the streets and staying among the violence gives you credibility as someone to respect. The reality is that it's a trap that oftentimes leads to rappers with so much potential losing their lives in the same block, which brainwashed them that leaving is something bad for their character. Lil Mr. fell for the trap, and it cost him his life.
Why would I come on the block? It's always some bullshit. Like, I'm getting money now. Like, I thought that was the goal, to make it off the block. But no, they'll try to trick you. Nah, you ain't on the block, you a like, and then, like, come on now, like, even when me and Lil Mr. had to fight that time, like, that's was on some, he was tweaking. He records on being on the block. I had to come to the block and smack him down just to, like, dumb shit. Like, that was stupid to me at the time. You know what I'm talking about? Like, just dumb shit. But it's like, what you mean? Like, that's the goal, to make it off the block. But niggas so, sometime in Chicago, they so up that, like, Lil Mr., instead of him trying to really make it out, that nigga, like, letting phone him, like, nigga, come be on the block then. Come show that you really with that shit. Nigga, like, the more you show that you with that shit, and the more that your music realer, and people, then you gonna take off one day. I guess that's how they feel. But no, nigga, they killed folks in the hood. How folks even let him get killed in the hood? He Lil Mr. Like, everybody know Lil Mr. Like,
FBG Duck, before he too was a victim of gun violence, released a song titled Chicago Legends, where he paid respects to everyone that made Chicago what it is and held respect in their hearts. One of the names he mentioned was his friend Lil Mr., paying homage to the rapper and lamenting on his murder. Lil Mr. found a niche that could take him away from the bloodshed and violence. Music was his scapegoat to a better life. He had the spotlight and was about to sign big deals to propel him further.
Shit, I got an album dropping. I got a distribution deal.
Salute.
Shit, I'm finna sign, tomorrow?
What? Congrats, my nigga.
He had a rough life, being known to the prison system through much of his adolescence, but his time behind bars taught him to value freedom and not become lost in the past life he was involved in. His mind matured and he was ready to take over the world and show his worth to everyone looking at him to succeed with his talent in music. It's sad he never made those changes a reality and held the future that was waiting for him. Rest in peace, Lil Mr.
So it's safe to say that the prison life in the cell on the bunk isn't for you.
I think the jail treatment for a while, you know what I'm saying, like a couple years, also making it a little bit harder to get into the music shit, because unless you, it works like this for the most part from what I've seen. People either super successful after they get out of jail and start rapping, or if they was already somebody and they got a hit song and then they go to jail and people be waiting on them. But they be usually going to jail real close to their hit song. Like, No Lacking, I think that was like 2011, 2012, somewhere around that range. You wait 2 years, then go to jail, and then get out. People gonna be like, bro, I don't give no fuck. Like, he released that shit how long ago? Is he even releasing music anymore?
Saying shit.
He is who
Because
he is.
it don't do nothing
from him,
like make you bug up. It just hit me just like want to fight the world.
You gotta
and shit just like angry at a lot of shit that I couldn't really control in there. You know what I'm saying? That shit depressing up in there, man. Yeah.
Alright, y'all. Y'all know what it is, man. Drillers and trappers, trappers and drillers.
You feel me, bro? That's the story on Lil Mister, bro. Just like I said, bro. You gotta identify the people around you who really want to see you succeed, because I'd be damned if this is somebody who rapping, somebody who really got a chance to go wherever, and you still coming around here. Like he said, if he was locked in with some drug dealers and this, that, and the third, bro, I'm gonna pay you money, bro. Get off the fucking block, bro. Go to the studio, bro. Do whatever you gotta do, bro. Get the fuck from around here. The only people who need to be standing right here is the people who have to, meaning that they mama live on this block, they daddy live on this block, they don't got no money, they don't got nothing going on, they ain't got no job. This is all they know, this is all they gonna ever have. Leave that to them. When you got a chance to get out and make it somewhere, do that, because somebody wants your spot. And when time come and when the chance come, they gonna take it. Even if they tell you, you know what I'm saying, even if they try to play you out your position, they gonna take it when it come to them. So with that being said, man, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Get in that comment box. Tell me how you felt about this video. With that being said, man, it's still RIP Lil Mister. It's your boy Key checking out. We gone.